Look who is in the studio with us just in time for Easter. Margaret Armour with I Go Tokyo. Great to see you.
Thanks. Good to see you too.
And you look very rested actually, because you're just back from Japan, right?
I am, yes. We did a stationary bunko in Osaka, which is like a stationery store, and the amount of washi tape I purchased is mildly embarrassing. And then I went to Kyoto Gift Show where I found about 6 products there, and then finally just a blowout at my wholesale place in Tokyo. So yeah, just got back about 3 weeks ago.
We have been talking to Margaret for years, and I think it's something to always point out that she truly pretty much hand selects the pieces that are in her I Go Tokyo store, and she's not just selecting them via the web. You travel to Japan quite a bit, so you're excited because the inventory is kind of new right now.
Yes, and we're actually doing a little switch towards more stationary products, which has been an amazing world that I had no idea. Japanese stationery, which we have discussed before, is incredible, and so we're expanding into fountain pens. I now have fountain pen ink, a brand called Kobe, which I really like because all the colors match something that happens in Kobe, and I have some of the new release Japanese pens that won Good Design Awards and all that, so a lot of fun.
To me, there's such a gentleness and a delicacy to the Japanese art that you carry there at the store. I mean, even things like this little mug that you have, you've got beautiful pottery.
Thank you.
I know we're going to focus on Easter and things for the kids, but you have beautiful pieces for adults as well.
Oh, most definitely. I have great Toyo toolboxes, which are all steel. I have some incredible new napkins in, lots of fabrics, and of course pottery. Yes, I have even carried bees in pottery, which is pretty cool.
So I happened to be at the store the other day, and even though my kids are grown now, I found my way to the Easter section.
Yes.
And I kind of stood in horror, to be honest with you, as I looked at all the candy, and I thought, do I really want to give that to somebody? So you've got some alternatives.
I do, yes.
To the candy.
Yes, and although we do have Japanese candy, I prefer these. This is something that's very popular now called a gashapan.
Do you want me to pass this to you so you
can open it if you want.
Okay.
These machines are everywhere in Japan. Airports, they have whole stores of them. But it's a machine you put in your coins, turn, and because it says it goes gasha gasha and then pong, and it comes out. And so they're just little toys. Right now I have bugs, little fruits, I have some Hello Kitty, some Pokemon stickers. They change almost every week because we just have such a good demand, but it's just something different, and it already comes in an egg.
So this is like for your backpack.
For your backpack,
All the little cool things that mean so much when you're in late elementary and middle school.
But I love them too because like my favorite one that I bought years ago is a little tiny grumpy old man. So of course it's Japan, so they're really weird.
Now you do the Easter baskets, right?
Yes,
this is your version.
Yeah, just something fun, and we can fill it up however you want. And I have these cute little holders, and of course some fun new plush this year.
Okay, now you have next to you a fun thing that you're excited about. This is like a pen case.
Oh, I just brought this because it's so funny. So if you know Instagram, almu rice, which is a Japanese dish, is very popular. So it's like a really wet omelet that they make and put it over rice, and then this one has ketchup. But the big thing for Instagram is you cut it and it just folds over, and it's the most beautiful omelet. So instead, this is a hysterical pencil case that folds open, and you can put your pencils in there.
That's
so fun. Yeah, just a little silly, and again, so Japanese. I do have very professional pencil cases as well, but I thought this one would be fun. And then of course blind boxes that would be great for an Easter basket.
So, what are those?
So these, I have so many of these. They're just little toys, and Japanese love them. You don't know which one you're going to get.
It's like a mystery.
It's a mystery box. So
that's fun.
Usually though, I feel like if you pick the one you want and you really think about it, sometimes you get it. So
one day I'm going to remember all the names that you share with me when you come.
Sure.
These are always a fan favorite.
Yes, so those are daruma, and normally when you buy one from the temple, you would bring it home with you, color in his left eye, and you make your wish, and he keeps his eye on your wish, and then when your wish comes true, you color in his right eye.
I love that. A lot of dreams then in the Japanese culture, right? This is about wishes, that was about dreams.
Yeah. So just again, we had an amazing time. The cherry blossoms weren't quite out yet. It was still actually really cold while we were there, and but went to some beautiful temples. And again, it's just always magical.
You have, I want to go back to the adults for a minute. You
Yes.
told me that I can't really open these because they're tricky.
Yes.
But I'll show you what they look like on the outside. But this is incense.
Yes, and that one is a sandalwood, and they're just beautiful. It's from a company called Yu Yang, and I've met her multiple times. She's lovely, and we've actually expanded our incense to include a lot of tea flavors and things of that nature.
Okay,
So, yeah.
now you are a big believer that yours is a store you have to truly experience. You have an
Yes.
online presence, but you have to experience it.
I
So
do.
you do these events at night now on Fridays, is that
No,
right?
so Fraser has started doing, Ver Noir is offering a last Friday of the month. So this
Okay.
time it'll be April 25th. And we are opening up Chalk Alley down towards Chattanooga Souvenir and out in front of our shop. So I Go Tokyo, we usually stay open until about 9 just because 10 is a little late, but it's from 7 to 10. And I mean, you can get a tattoo, you can get a tarot read, there's books, there's Dungeons and Dragons, there's all sorts of stuff. So it's a really cool project. And then also, because the bridge is closed, we're trying to do a little something fun. So May 3rd, we're also doing Fraser, like an event where they're actually gonna let us close down Fraser and have stuff out in front of our shops.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Yeah.
Has that impacted you much, the bridge?
A little bit, not too much though, and more so the change in Fraser, but it's much safer. It's not perfect, but it's still much, much safer, which is what we were going
And
for.
is the easiest thing, do you think, Margaret, for people to park behind you and then just walk up?
Yes, definitely. Coolidge Park, Chattanooga Theater is the best parking. You can find free parking up some of the side streets, but just be careful because they will ticket you in a heartbeat.
Okay, now I have to ask you, I have 30 seconds left.
Oh, yeah.
What is this little guy?
So this is Rilakuma. It goes along with this. He's just a little very popular Japanese bear, and this is just the most squishiest of squishies.
He is so soft. This one I'm talking about.
So yeah, they call
It's
it
like
mochi.
a cloud.
And then this friend, and this is from Studio Ghibli.
He would be super cute in an Easter basket.
He
I'm
would
just here to
be.
tell you. I Go Tokyo is where you'll find her on Fraser Avenue. Margaret Armour, just back from Japan
Yeah, thank
and looking
you.
glowing.
Wonderful. I really appreciate it. I'm glad to see you.
Hi, I'm Trevor. Welcome to the Hemp House. Let me show you where the treats are.
Our selection of local products allows the Hemp House to bring a little calm to